So the first topic I want to talk about has to do with occupation. And I'm not talking about the job world. I'm talking about the scriptures where it talks about occupy until you come. And so in Levi, uh in Levi, somebody walked in, got disconnected. In Leviticus 25:24, it says, "You are allowed to redeem or the redemption of any land that you occupy." And in the scriptures in the book of Romans, Paul talks about that you are the sanctuary. And there's a redemption that goes on in our own lives, but there's also a redemption that happens in our geographic area. Paul says that I only do the things that I've been taught to do. He takes that line from Jesus where Jesus says, "I only do the things that I see my Father do." And Paul comes along and says every person has an area of influence, or what is called in Greek the metron. So each one of us has a metron. And what that means is we have an area of influence. For a child in school, he or she has an opportunity to change what goes on in the school. Somebody who older in the workplace as we move into the workplace, but it also has to do with our communities and the participation in the groups that we may belong to and things like that. In talking to my friend from South Carolina, he's a few years younger than me. And what used to happen was they back up their wagons, their trucks, and they drop their grain in it. And they had these big millstones